Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make a beautiful easel card. And this is the one that I got from my ladies from the retreat that we just had this past weekend. It's so beautiful. But this is how the card works. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you can open it up. You can have a greeting here, which is what they did. And then also the back side is what they signed for messages for me and my husband. Isn't that beautiful? So now they also gave us a gift card and then a clock, a Harley Davidson clock, which I have already on my wall. So if you click on over to my blog, I'll have a picture of it on my wall so you can see the clock that they gave us. It's so cute. So we're going to make this card, so we're going to change it up a little bit. So let me show you the one we're going to make today. Okay, so here's the one we're going to make today using the Good Morning Magnolia, the same set that they're using, and the designer paper, the Magnolia Memories dies, but it's just slightly different. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so let me show you one that we made similar to this one in the glitter pit yesterday. You want to click the link over and check this card out. So here's the one that we made with brand new holiday items for a Christmas card version. So this is the card opened up. And then you can have it as an easel like that too as well. All that copper, oh my gosh. So beautiful. All right, but we're gonna make this one today, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, you'll have to make a special envelope. Now you can use your envelope punch board. I would also, like the one that they gave me, I would make it bigger just because this card you can have a lot of embellishments and a lot of 3D things pop up. So you might wanna go slightly bigger. So the finished card is 6 by 6. So I would make the envelope 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, and that's what they did. Okay, so let's start with all the measurements. We're going to start with the 12 by 12 piece of Whisper White, and this is cut at 6 by 12, and we're going to score this together. All right, so let's start with the Petal Pink. These two pieces are cut at 4 1/4 square, so you're going to need 2 of those. So then the 2 pieces of the Magnolia Lane designer paper, these are both cut at 4 by 4. Then you're going to need a piece for the inside section of the card for the greeting. And this piece of Petal Pink is cut at 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of Petal Pink cut at 2 3/4 square. And then a piece of Basic Black, which is cut at 2 1/2 square. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our trimmer. Okay, so on the 12-inch side, we're going to score this at 3 and 6. So we're going to use this section down here where we just scored. So we're going to line this up at 3. And I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to make a little tick mark right there. Okay? All right, now we're going to grab a ruler really quick. Okay, so we're going to take this point that we just made, that little tick mark, and we're going to make a diagonal line from there down to that 3-inch score line. I'm going to have to fold that so I can see it good. There we go. Take my pencil, I'm just going to make a line. This is going to make your diamond shape of your base. And once again, on this side, we're going to do the exact same thing. So from the tick mark down to the score line. Just like that. Okay? Then we're going to fold the card in half. Let me burnish this edge over here at the 3-inch. All right, we're going to fold the card in half, and then we're going to grab our scissors, and I'm going to cut both of the layers at the exact same time, so that's why we folded it in half. So we're just going to fold that in half, and then we're going to follow that pencil line that we drew from the point to point. So you know that saying, you know, measure twice, cut once. Well, we're measuring once, and we're cutting twice, I guess. Once, really, with the 2 layers. Okay, so then that's it. That's going to be your easel part of your card right here. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and bring in our pieces. I'm going to go ahead and adhere these 2 layers together. Okay, so those are done. Now we're going to do some stamping. So we're going to use the Good Morning Magnolia. This is the stamp set. Also using the Magnolia Memory dies, and this comes in a bundle, and you'll save 10% when you purchase them together. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this Whisper White piece here for the inside of the card. so let me show you what I did for the thanks, because I already did all the die cutting and I did all the greetings. So like for here, enjoy today, and then the thanks, what I did is I just stamped the greeting and then I just hand cut it out. Okay, so I can show you what I did here. So let me grab the thanks, stamp it on Whisper White, and then I just hand cut that out. Okay, so that's what I did for the thanks, and then also for enjoy today. Okay, so remember we needed 2 pieces of petal pink. These are cut at 2 3/4 square. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cut them in a diagonal, and then cut the other one. And then the basic black was 2 1/2 square. Okay. All right, so we're going to lay the basic black onto the petal pink. Okay. So then these 2 are going to go on the inside of the card. All right, so now let's go ahead and build our card. So the first piece we're going to add is the front, and I'm going to add this piece here. So we're going to add this right into the corner, just like that. Actually, I'm going to have to erase that pencil dot here, this little tick mark. Okay. So the front of your square is going to be popped up. So you remember, you want to only put adhesive on the back section on the bottom. That's it. You're just going to position this. Now this is the 3-inch score line as well, so this is considered the front. So we're just going to layer it right over the Whisper White, just like that. See, then this is going to pop up to make your easel card. Then your layers with the petal pink and the basic black are going to go up here, just like this. Okay, so there's the front. Okay, now we're going to open it up. Now this is where the greeting, not only for what you do, but for being someone so special. So I'm going to attach these together, and then this is going to go right here. Okay, and then your second square is going to go right down here. Now this one does not get folded, so this is kind of like the base of the card. Okay, so you can put adhesive on the whole back of this one. Okay, so when you're putting this panel on, you want to remember to keep it below that 6-inch score line, because this is the fold line. You want to make sure that that's able to fold over, okay? Goes into the center of the inside right here. Isn't that beautiful? All right, now we're going to decorate it. So I went ahead and cut and stamped and also colored the magnolia flower. Let me show you the colors that I used for that. So I used the Mossy Meadow, the combo, and then also the Petal Pink in the combo, because these are the colors in the designer papers. And then the Mango Melody for the center, and then the Crumb Cake Light for the stem. And the Mango Melody was the dark. And I went ahead and put dimensionals on the back side of this. Okay, so see how this leaf hangs over a little bit over top of the square? So you want to make sure that you're not putting a dimensional there. So I went ahead and stamped and cut out the greetings. So this one's going to say enjoy today on the front. We're just going to position this right below the magnolia stem here, just like that. And then we're going to position our thanks. This is going to be the stopper for the easel card to sit up properly. So you can actually do a test run on how you want that to sit. think that looks really nice like that. And I pop that up on dimensional so it gives some height. So this is actually the stopper. It like grabs it and won't let it fold shut. Okay, so then one last thing is I added some Wink of Stella to the flower and the leaves. But that's the card. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. Then that folds shut. Remember, this is going to take a larger envelope. And I recommend the 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 inch size. Just because there's a lot of elements on this card that may make it a little puffy. So you might need a little bit slightly bigger. So let's bring in the one that they gave me again. So now this one, they used the Magnolia Memory die to make the Magnolia flower as their stopper. Isn't that cute? Love it. Thank you, ladies. I love it. So then they have the place to sign on the back as well. But then it sits up like this. So you can see like the profile from that. Oh my gosh. And then here's this one. So pretty. And then don't forget, you can check out my Glitter Pit live replay. We made this Christmas version of this card using brand new items. Isn't that beautiful? And then this is the inside. So we made a card similar to this one in the Glitter Pit yesterday. So you can catch out that live listed below as well. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. And I'll have all the items listed below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.